thanks for joining me. We're gonna go check out a new island. Ahoy! We'll be hauling anchor to today. We can now go to Khrumbul-Dun. Khrumbul-Dun. I love the name. Alright, let's go. When you travel... okay, we know this. Yes, thank you. But I must warn you, this vessel ain't built for chugging cargo. You'll have to leave behind everything you gathered here and fish for more materials when we reach our destination. Alright. We sold stored our stuff. I take it you're heading off for another grand adventure. We'll be waiting for you to return with new recruits and materials to help us build the best island ever. Fear not. I assure you this island will be perfectly safe under my supervision. Go, my girl, and take care. Alright, but not so. If this Khrumbul-Dun place is anything like the Field, chances are you'll have your work cut out for you. Make sure you come back in one piece. Bon voyage! We'll keep Lulutopia safe while you're away. I expect you to regale me with the stories of your heroic escapades when you return. All aboard for a trip all aboard for a trip abroad. Time to set sail. Khrumbul-Dun, the land of golden sands. So this is the land of golden sands that the hairy hermit told us about, eh? This place looks abandoned to me. I doubt we'll find anyone to take back with us, let alone that metal we need, but I suppose it can't hurt to have a quick nose around. In that case, I'll hold the port here while you two are off lumbering the land. Just let me know when you're set sail back to the Isle of Awakening, and I'll set the sail. Huh? Whoa, that was some serious shaking. Something tells me there's more to this place than meets the eye. Come on, let's take a look around. Right? A new adventure. Let's see. Doesn't really give me a place to start. Do we know the map? Nope. Okay, there was something over there, but I don't think I can get there from here. You know, I'm not sure which is worse, the sticky swamps of Furfield or the roasting heat of this deserted deserted desert. Oh my gosh.
Huh.
Wait, what have we got here? Broken tracks is what we got. That's fun. Oh, he wants to talk. Any idea what these planks with the strips of metal on top are? Rail tracks. You can zoom along them in a cart. Ha! That sounds like a right laugh. Oh, another one? These quakes just keep on coming.
Huh?
Whoa. Ouch. Just our luck. We've only been here for 2 minutes and we're already in a hole. I hope you're not hurt because you're the only one who can build us a way out of this place. The look on your face says something's not right. Don't tell me. You can't smash the stone to build a staircase out of here, can you? We're in a lot of trouble now. Oi, you two all right down there? Huh? Who said? Look, up there. Yeah, take these and build yourselves a way back up. Thank you. Boop. Where did I set that? There we go. You two alright? Looks like nothing's broken at least. You best be heading home. This island ain't... Apparently I'm not gonna be able to read today. You best be heading home. This island ain't no place for holiday makers. Yeah, you ain't here on holiday? You've come to find yourselves a few new mates and some metal? Are you asking if I know anyone? I ain't sure if I should be telling you. Oh, are you two? Who are you two anyway? You're a builder. You ain't pulling my leg, are you? But if you're telling the truth, this is very interesting news indeed. I'm Babs. Pleased to meet you. You too, Melroth. If you really are a builder, maybe you can help me with something. Come with me. I'll show you the way. This way, are you coming? Yeah, sorry, we got a personal vendetta against some things. Well, Melroth does. I'm just here helping. This is a visually cool place. Welcome to Khrumbul-Dun, the land of plenty. Around here, the precious stuff just pours out of the ground, or at least it did once upon a time. Now we got nothing, not since the children of Argon shut down the mine. Now look at the place. You never know this used to be a bustling mining town, or that the tumble-down bar over there was once the hub of our little community. I've been dreaming of getting the mine open again and giving the town a new lease on life. And now that you're here, you can make it happen for real. I don't see why you need us so badly. Seems to me like you've got enough people to make a start. If only it was that simple. I could explain from the horse's mouth. If only it was that simple, I could explain. But you'd be better off getting that straight from the horse's mouth. You'll get the picture. Oh, Dingby, is there really nothing we can do? I miss the whiff of that stuffy downal air. Know what I mean? Look, Dougie, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Unless we can smash through that rock, we ain't getting back in that mine. Huh, who are you? I ain't seen your face before, reckon. I remember someone that scrawny. A builder? What, you mean like a bodybuilder? Pull that over one. Get out of here. Go on, shoot back to where you came from. The children of Argon don't take too kindly of any type of building. And about Digby, didn't we come here to rebuild the town and help Babs fulfill your dreams? Babs is everything to us. You see, a sister, an aunt, a niece, a mother, a brother. She's the light of our lives, the apple of our eyes, the pincushion of our hopes. We thought that if we came here, we could reopen the mine and put a smile back on her beautiful face, but that place is still tighter than a very tightly sealed fink. And even if we could get the mine up and running again, we're all too terrified of what the children of Argo do to us if we did. It ain't fair. It ain't having it no more. Someone gives us drink. I need Digger's jigger. What's this buddy about? What a happy-go-lucky lady like you doing talking to a washed-up old codger like me. Who are you anyway? A builder? What the humanity? Take that devilish grin of yours and get right on out of it. Don't even mention the B word around here, outsider, unless you want the children of Argon breathing down your neck. This island was once an haven for rough, tough miners with money to burn. Business in me pub was boomin'. But now, the golden age is over and me dreams are dead and buried. Everything's gone to the dogs. You see, mining and metalworking go against the teachings of the children of Pargon. That's just how it is now. In other words, your kind ain't welcome around these parts, so do yourself a favor and get out while you still can. We'll have no trouble here. Oh, look, villager bell. So, you heard 'em all out, did ya? Now you can see what a pickle we're in. Just so you know, the bald geezer is Mogrog. He used to be a smackmouth guy wearing the bow tie as my old man, Den. He's the landlord of the bar. Yeah, we met them. They were moaning about the mine being sold up and being brainwashed by the children of Pargon. I've never believed a single word of Argon's teachings myself, but I wish I could say the same for the others. They fell for his lies, hook, line, and sinker. When the mine closed, his beloved pub went bust. I love to get the mine back in working order and get Dad's gaff and running again, but I don't know how. What's that? You reckon me Dad's lucky to have a daughter like me who wants to put a smile back on his face? Oh, I ain't bothered if it smiles or not. I'm just sick of watching him mooch about with a face like thunder. What that bloke needs is something to keep him busy, know what I mean? If you want to help me, you can start by making the traditional drink of Khrumbul-Dun, Digger's Jigger. A bit of light refreshment, just what we need to drag these brooding bludgers out of the doldrums. You'll need a cask to make it, be a doll and knock one together, then put it in the pub, right where me old man used to always keep them. Just plunk the cask down. Alright. Okay, that's where it wants. Where's the crafting table? Right here, actually. Alright, we need cord. These are cute. Let's kill them. Uh-oh. Okay, so we just learned a valuable lesson. No, birds. Alright. Let's go back. Oops. Well, Lynn, you made the cast just like I asked. Now you're ready to rustle up a digger's jigger. Stick one of these vine apples in the cask, and the digger jiggers will be ready in a jiffy. first digger's jigger. Nice one. You ain't just a builder. You're a born barmaid to boot. Well, ain't you gonna give me a little taste of that digger's jigger you made?
Hi.
Ooh, that's a glass of digger jiggers. The despicable drink the children of Hargon call the builder's bathwater. I wish to your evil ways. I'm wise to your evil ways, builder. Your kind ain't welcome around here. Oh, forgive us, our God. Take pity on our souls. This is all the work of that blasphemous builder. We ain't done nothing. Builder? What the heck's that spooky voice? Is that you, Argon? Builder, come to me. Oh, alright. That voice was calling for you. We all heard it. Sounded like it was coming from near the old mine entrance. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go and take a butcher's. I don't know where you get the courage, Babs. Me and Dougie will stay here on top and keep an eye on things. Not on you, Nellie. You two are coming with. Whether you like it or not, comprende? Please, Babs, don't make us go. I don't think we've got the stomach for it. Oh, give over. We're only going to the bottom of the steps. Me and Manila will go first, and you two will follow or else.
Hi.
Feels fitter than a fiddle. I think that voice came from somewhere right around. Boo-hoo! Well, that voice is back and it's booming and like nobody's business. That bleeding delicious digger jiggers is a gird Argon's woof. Sounds like it's coming from behind the pile of sand.
Huh?
Do us a favor and see if you can clear it away. A couple of swings of that whopping great mallet of yours should do the trick. Gore blimey, there's a horrible monster hiding in there. Save me, Babs, save me. Oh, sniff. Poor thing, sounds like it's upset. Have a word with it. See if we can find out what the problem is. Buddy? No. You, builder, you find me, you free me. Thank you. No power no more. Bring me copper, silver, gold. Get strong again. We've only just met and he's asking us for the moon on a stick. I think I like this guy. You need copper, silver, and gold, eh? I'd love to help you out, but the entrance to the mine's completely blocked off. Babs, it's a monster. You can't really gonna help it, are you? You Babs? Babs kind? Babs pretty. Me help Babs too. Block tunnel this way. Me take closer look. Follow. Why are we so zoomed in? There we go. You want to smash this rock? Yeah, if these rocks weren't here, we could get the mine up and running again. It's what I've always dreamed of. Then make dream come true. Well, there we go. Oh, that was brilliant. You tore that wall down like it was made of paper. Oh, blimey. What was that bleeding great din all about? Do my eyes deceive me? Or are you Golda rocks? Legend has it that the mine of Khrumbul-Dun was once guarded by a great golem, but when the metal disappeared, so did he. Strength gone. Need help. Your help. We've been looking to clear those rocks for years. I never imagined it happened like this. Everyone on Khrumbul-Dun knows the legends of the guardian of the mine, but I always thought that was just kitty stories. How wrong can a girl be? Would you and Maud mind having a quick butcher's in the tunnel? I'm sure Digby and Dougie would be more than happy to show you around. But nobody's been down there in a donkey's year. There'll be spots where the roof's all caved in and sand, and what are you blocking the way? How are we gonna get past that? I thought this might happen. Lucky for us. I just got the thing for such a situation. It's been laying around for yonks. Some miner must have left him here. We got 20 rusty wrecking balls. Go on, get in there, blast through a few roadblocks, fix a few supports, and get this mine going again. Alright, Dougie, do what the lady says. Time to take Manila on a guided tour of the finest mine in Khrumbul-Dun. I do myself. If it wasn't for me incurable claustrophobia. That ain't fair. Digby, you know how bad me monstrophobia's got recently, and with them cave be crawling with horrible creatures. What's worse, you're sending me with a builder. Can you search the nearby tunnels and bring back a few lumps of copper? 5 should do. I only want to check the quality. I just pray Hargon doesn't catch wind. Plant a wrecking ball. You'd be better run for cover because when that thing blows, it takes everything nearby with it. Why are we so close up? Can we stop being so close up? Hold up. Babs just gave me the right earful. If you're gonna go spelunking, you'll need a seasoned miner by your side. So here I am. Whoa, is that another earthquake? Yeah, ever since the Golden Age came to a close, the ground ain't never stopped shaking. It's years since I was last in these tunnels, but I don't remember them being this bad a shape. Old Argon must have let his lackeys loose down here. Back in the day, you could swing a pick down these mines without striking a seam of gold. But now look at it. There ain't nothing but sand and stones. Hold on a tick. Us weren't here before. Can with a close-up. A butcher's at this. The old tunnel's all stuffed with sand. It must have fallen from up top. Seems like a job for one of them rusty wrecking balls that Babs gave you. Just watch where you're putting it, eh? Sterling work. He wiped the floor with that, well. Okay, I'm gonna guess, I don't know if we want to follow the tracks or not. Oh, oops. There's a fire there. Nice one. You blew parf clean through that sand. Destroying stuff's up sure gets the Argon's gone, but oh my god. Nice one. You blew a parf clean through that sand. Destroying stuff up here sure to get us in Argon's good books. There might be more of them rusty wrecking balls knocking about in these tunnels, so make sure you pick up any you find. Meatheads like me can't be trusted with that kind of firepower. Chances are, I'll squeeze it too hard and blow me biceps off, so I'll let you take care of the blasting. Alright then. Hi-ho, it's off to the bleeding work go. Oh, and by the way, it's easy to lose your bearings down here in the dark. Lucky for you, if you whip your map out, you can cycle through level by level. Sweet. Dougie joins our party. Alright, I need food, and I can't help but notice that there's a fire right here. Mushrooms. We made our first seared snake. Oh, dude. Yeah, about this don't look good at all. Them supports seen better days. We'll better get him fixed quick smart. Look at the posts with propped up the roof here in terrible shape. The whole tunnel could collapse at any moment. We gotta get him fixed before the next earthquake hits, or we'll be buried alive. Get them softwood blocks back in place. Hurry. The supporting pillars are repaired. Lovely jubbly. Them supports looks good as new. You've done this before, ain't ya? Nice one. Thanks to your marvelous mending skills, these supports should hold for the foreseeable. Looks like we stumbled on a good bit of metal too. The mallet of yours won't be able to break the ardor rocks, but it should do the trick for copper and coal. First things first, let's nab ourselves a few nice lumps of copper for our old mate Magrog, and we might as well bag a bit of coal while we're here too. We got a chunk of copper. What's that? You wouldn't be a lump of copper, would it? Old man Margaret won't if I remember it. Let's bag him up and get the heck out of here. Get in! Now we got all the copper we need. Let's head top again and show Margaret the goods.
Huh.
Hold on, aren't you supposed to be a miner? You should stay behind and do some work for a change. If you go back now, you'll be in for another one of Bab's tongue lashings. Yeah, maybe you got a point. Alright then, I'll stay here and dig for a bit longer, but you two better go and see Magrog's pronto. Okay, in a minute. got coal. What's the black lump you got there? Whatever it is, it should come in useful. If you see any more of that stuff, bung it in the bag. What's the plan? We probably have enough for now, right? I can see it in your eyes. There's still copper in these mines after all. Let me take a closer look.
Hi.
Yes, this is top quality Khrumbul-Dun copper, all right. You won't find any finer than this. Seems the mines have a little life in them yet. Sorry to butt in, but I spoke with Goldenrocks while you lot were scurrying about down in the mine. He says that the more metal we can give him, the more of his strength will return. But once he's got all his powers back, he can use them to fill up the mine with precious minerals again. It'll be like the gold rush never ended, he says. Is that so? Then perhaps we benefit from the copper that she just brought back. Can't hurt, can it? And we can't exactly leave him in the state, poor old thing. I say we give him the copper. Is that copper? Copper not enough. Need gold to become gold golem, strong golem. When strength returns, metal returns too. But copper stronger than stone may become copper golem, stronger golem. You give me copper? Yes, you can have some copper. Thank you, friend. Throw copper at me. It become part of me. Throw very hard. Core blimey, that's a bleeding brilliant. You've turned him into a copper golem. Hold up. Only his head's gone copper. What's about the rest of him? Boo-hoo, me look silly. Need more copper. Maybe 1,000 lumps? 1,000? Pull the other one. That's impossible, surely. I wouldn't say that. The mine might not be what it once was, but there's got to be more copper down there. Digby, look what I found. I had a bit more of a digging about, and that mine is chock full of copper. Look at all this, what I brought back.
Oi.
Is that bleeding it? You always was a lazy little skiver, Dougie. Give me a break, Digby. I'm the only geezer doing any work around here, and I ain't even got a pub down wine after me shift. How am I expected to keep me moral up, huh? Always with the excuses. Why don't you stop moaning about morale and get on with your job? Don't be so harsh on him, Malroth. Mining ain't no holiday in the sun, you know. It's hard graft, dirty, dark, and dangerous. The lads have to have some way of letting off steam. I'll help that let off some steam by cracking his thick head open. That should get rid of all the hot air. Let's save that one as a last resort, eh? I think I got a better idea. How can we get all the copper Goldie Rocks needs? It pains me to say it, but as things stand, we ain't getting our hands on 1,000 lumps of copper anytime soon. But if we could give the miner something to look forward to after a hard day's work, it might motivate him to work a bit harder. And I know just the thing. All we need to do is give them their old pub back. You mean rebuild the pub? Exactly. The walls fallen down and there ain't much furniture left, but that's where Dad's pub used to be. The first thing I want you to do is make a cocktail counter. Just plunk a cocktail shaker over there on the bar where Dad can see it. You'll probably have to make it out of copper, but I ain't an expert. If you need metalworking tips, Mogrog is your man. You're looking cheerful as always, young lady. What business has a girl like you got with an old-timer like me? So you want to make a cocktail shaker for the pub, but you don't know how to do it? I'm sure you've heard already, but crafting's forbidden in these parts. I used to smith myself, but I doused my forge some time ago. You see, the mine dried up, and Khrumbul-Dun's glory days were over. In fact, it wasn't so long ago that the children of Hargon seized control of the island. Their teaching seems to take root at no time at all. Just about everyone here is a believer these days. Still, a blacksmith's fires never truly dies. And this is for Babs. I'll teach you what you need to know. I'll trust you keep our little arrangement secret. Before you can work with it, you have to turn the raw copper into copper ingots in a roaring fire of a forge. So you better start making yourself a forge, eh? Whip one up at the workbench, put it down around here, and then the forging can begin.
Yay!
Alright. What do I need? I need stone. Fall in, please. Thank you. Okay, we should have enough for our forge. Oh. you built your forge, Hargon won't be happy about that. But in for a good coin, and for a gold bar, as they say. Time to get forging. Alright, let's start by making some copper ingots. That was a bit accidental, but alright.
Sit.
Wonderful. You made the copper ingots. It's just like the children of Hargon say. You builders are fearful creatures. Why, if I hadn't hung up my anvil already, you'd have me out of a drum. Just remember that the metal you find in the mines is just as useless unless you smelt it into an ingot. If you ever need more coal, you'll find plenty down in the mine. No, I'm not without my reservations, but I think Bab might be on to something with this idea of using Den's pub to light a fire under the miners' behinds.
Yeah.
Alright. Did Margaret teach you how to work metal? Now you can get to cracking on that cocktail shaker. Just make sure you place it on the bar where you're done and make that cocktail counter, yeah? That way Dad will be sure to spot it. Where'd you go? What are you doing up there, lady? Dang, that cocktail counter is just what we need to get these miners and me dad motivated. What the? I can't believe me mince pies. Is this a cocktail counter? Me pub, it's back. All right, lads. Digger Jiggers is on the house. I did mention me dad used to be a landlord of this gaff, didn't I? These miners used to come here every night to let off steam, but they were always back down in the pit at the crack of dawn the next morning. I was only a little girl back then, but I remember how happy they always looked. You could say I'm the miners. Him and my miners were my heroes. And now that you're here, we got a feeling we can rebuild the pub and turn this island back to the hive of activity it once was. I know it's a big favor to ask, but will you help me? Duh. Thanks so much. I knew you had a good heart. I just wish we had a few more good miners, but where are we supposed to find any around here? No matter how hard Dougie and Digby work, there's still only two of them. Any bright ideas? What are you grinning about? Did you think of a way to bring in more miners?
Huh?
We can use the builder's bell, you say? Are you talking about that old thing?
Huh?
When you ring it, the sound draws people in and become a better builder, you don't say. Well, you better give that thing a ring then, hadn't ya? Population of Manilia's base just got a little bigger. We learned a load of new recipes. What the bleeding nor was that sound? I ain't never heard anything like it. It worked, it really worked. We found ourselves some new miners. Can't remember the last time I felt this way. I have this uncontrollable urge to make things again. Get you? You invented full flagons, barrels, and a collection of bottles. Why, that's all the stuff for the pub. And that ain't all. She figured out how to make keg counters and copper wall blocks too. Just hope there's enough copper down below for all of this. You've been here for 5 minutes and you're already inventing new stuff. If I didn't know any better, I say you were getting into this. Core, you builders are something else. I ain't felt this full of beans since breakfast. Seeing as you brought him here, you best say hello to our new arrivals. Go on, give him a proper Khrumbul-Dun welcome.
Hey.
Hi. Witcher, we heard the sound of the bell and came over to see what the commotion was. What's going on here? Sniff, sniff. What is it? Reek of metal. You're a builder, and not only that, you're rebuilding the pub and mining again? The children of Argon won't stand for it. I'm telling on you. The Undersea hear about this. Oh, you lot. And about Babs, is that you? You was nothing more than an ankle biter last time I saw you. Oh, time flies, eh? Me and Manilia have decided to get the mine up and running again. I want you to give us a hand. But that's hearsay in the eyes of Argon. I'll never forget when the mines dried up and the children of Argon banned building. There was nothing left for us here, and you was wailing, begging us not to go, but we had no choice. It was hamstrings versus heartstrings that day. I know we go back a long way, Babs, but we believe in the Master of Destruction now. We might abandon the mine, but we can't abandon our faith. And as long as the children of Argon don't hear about it, we're all yours. If we keep the digging nice and quiet, it won't do no harm. 3 more miners move into the base. There's nothing quiet about mining. When you rang that bell, these miners came running like moss to a flame. Now they're on board, we should see a nice little upturn in output. Hey! You know, we was wrong about you. The monster's blinding us to the truth, but the glorious sound of that bell snapped us all back to our senses. What he means is we finished with the children of Argon. From now on, we want to help you build stuff. That's settled then. You've done so much for us already, but things are only just getting off the ground. Why don't you go and tell Goldenrocks about the plan? The poor thing will think he'll never be back to his good old self again. Gold self again. Hey, buddy. Hello, Babs. Hello, Builder. You find way to get metal for me? Hey, Goldenrocks. Listen, we got something really important to tell you. Let me know if I miss anything out, won't you? So we think there's a way to get more metal out of the mine, but we need to motivate the miners first. That's why we're going to build a pub. That'll get them digging away like Billy O, and whatever metal they find, well, and it over to you. And you'll have your old powers back before you know it. And when that happens, the golden age will return, and the copper and silver of gold will be flowing through the tunnels like shiny rivers. Bab's very clever, very pretty. Me like you very much. But gold very deep underground. Very little gold. Need copper first. Become a copper golem. You heard the man. We need to get the mine in, which means we need to build a pub to make the miners motivated to mine. Reckon you can wrestle up a nice blueprint for us. We got a copper bar blueprint. This is brilliant. It's the pub of my dreams, the old copper bar. With a pub like this, our local, we can unwind after a hard day and get back to the mines bright-eyed and bushy-tailed every morning, ready to dig up even more metal. Dang hang about, Digby. That's easy for you to say, but you ain't seen the damage the children of Argon done down there. The place is in a right state. We got some serious repair work to do before we can even think about picking our picks up to pick more holes in the tunnels. Ah, big coincidence. Me have favors to ask. Same as your favors. Not copying honest. First favor, fix tunnels. Mine tunnels have bad damage, dangerous. Make tunnels safe. Miners go deeper in tunnels, get more metal. Second favor, make nice bar. With nice bar, miners do more mining, get more metal. Give me 1,000 lumps of copper, me become copper golem. So first things first, we gotta give this manor a makeover and get me pub serving again. You're the key to making this happen. And make it a good one, will ya? We've games and waiters, we dancing girls dressed up in cottontail costumes, just like the good old days. If we had a fancy gaff like to get roll on to the end of the shift, we'd be motivated like nobody's business. If it helped that much, I don't mind being a dancing girl. Cor, blimey, you ain't pulling me leg, are you? You really do it for realsies? Truth is, me mom used to be a dance girl. Seems kind of right that I follow in her footsteps. Is that right? Go on then, Babs. Get the fishnets out for your old ma estate. Nah. Look, lads, I know your game. If I get all dressed up in fancy dance and clobber, you'll all just gonna sit around staring at me when there's work to be done. Tell you what, once we get the pub up and running again, I'll think about it. Get in! Oh, Babs, you made me a very happy miner. If your bar built, pretty lady look even prettier, then must build pub, must mine metal. Me want to see too. Get a grip, Goldilocks. We've got enough boneheads around here without you turning into one too. We've got something to live for now, rebuilding the old copper bar. Core, I can't wait to see the old place blooming even bigger and brighter than it was before. I know the boys will be just as fired up as I am. Soon enough, the metal's going to come pouring out of that pit, which is why I need you to do me a favor. As you know, a typical miner gets up at the crack of dawn and spends all day digging down the mine. Evenings are for stress relief and spent in the pub. But before we could start letting off steam, we always gather together in the middle of town and announce what we dug up that day. That's where you come in. We need a place to turn in our finds and deliver a daily report. In other words, an accumulation station for the excavation declaration. Well, it's right off the tongue. Back in the gold rush days, we used to do it over there, right next to where Goldie Rocks is sitting. But we just can't go chucking our precious metal on the ground. Oh no, we'll need a trio of trusts to store it, just like the good old days. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and stop here. I will be back with another episode pretty quick. Thank you for keeping me company.